Hey, what's up everybody? Mr. Raro Taku here, and welcome back to some more Blank Dream. In the last episode, we discovered one of the 5 endings, and that is not a very good ending at all. And we completed the Realm of Death, which means that we've completed all rounds and we can now open this door. But we want to get all the endings, and yeah. But before we get to those endings, I want to show you something. Okay guys, if you remember that there is a fireplace here, and guess what? There's a mirror down there, so let's go in. Look closer, there's a ladder in the fireplace. Let's descend. And okay. So the first thing you need to do is, I think, take painting. So I don't know what this does do. Then put the western sword right here. And we got ourselves a mirror, but this mirror is someone's reflection. It's certainly not her, yet Mitchell felt she could see in. So let's look at it. 3 years ago, nothing. Oh! Fucking music. All weird and shit. All that talk about taking a trip together. So this was your goal. Trips are necessary for resting your body and mind, you know. And the kids seem to have fun today too. They're snoozing away now. A good thing for you, isn't it? So, Tamaki, won't you consider it? Drop it, please. Utsuro is my child. But Seiichi told me you've been seeing the shadow of your father in Utsuro lately. Seiichi? You told him that? Sorry, but you've looked so afraid lately. He knows the situation, so I just thought I should talk to him about it. Tamaki, the biggest load in your mind. It's art, isn't it? Utsuro is 8 now. From now on, she's going to be drawing more at school. How about leaving Utsuro with your mother until she's old enough to take this calmly? We'll be fine. If I, her mother, can protect her, then who will? I suppose you're right, Tamaki. But it feels like you'll collapse at this rate. What happened to Hayato then? Ooh. Okay. Nobody's perfect. You don't need to carry everything alone. Especially considering the burdens are much heavier than most. But still, I still want to hold out. I don't want to break up this family of 4. Tamaki, Shinji, Chika, I'll support Tamaki as much as I can. Let me try just a little longer. Seiichi, if the 2 of you insist, then I won't stop you. But just keep in mind, Tamaki, you've already put in plenty of toil. So at least stop before it does you in. Right. So this mirror has something to do with a girl named Utsuro and Ayaro. Okay. So we learned something pretty big here. Though it wasn't clear, Michelle looked into the mirror. She could tell it was not her mirror, and yet... Well, that was one of the mirrors that I found. The next thing we're going to do is to find mirrors of either Yuzu or Ryotaro. And each of them has its own specific ending, like, if you found all Ryotaro's ending, or all of Ryotaro's mirrors, you will get an ending with Ryotaro. And same with Yuzu, if you found all of her mirror, you will get an ending with her. But there's also an ending where you don't do that and you open the door, or you found all of the mirrors, by which means Ryotaro's mirrors and Yuzu's mirrors, you'll get also another mirror, another ending. Man, I can't talk today. Jeez. But let's find Yuzu's mirror first. Okay, so here, if you guys don't know, we're in the realm of love. So we are here now at the realm of love. And if you guys remember that there's a silver door, and you can't get past in here if you got a weak lantern. So since now we got a strong lantern, we can now proceed here. And the first thing you might ask is, what am I gonna do with here? Well, if you guys don't know what to do here, need to weaken the lantern first, and there's a scribble here, says top left on the right and bottom left on the left. Now that might be kinda confusing to you, but what it says is top left on the right, which means go here, and bottom left on the left, which is here on the left, and go bottom. And there you go. We have one mirror, and it says the mirror shows user reflection. Since the message change, so we have to bring user. I'll be right back. Alright, so now we're back with Yuzu, and guess what? I have a mirror. Mirror shows user reflection. Okay, I think I'm getting used to this now. This mirror's got my past, my memories. You know, I'm thinking surely they show memories with something to do with my wish. If looking into the mirror might tell me my wish, I'm excited, but also scared at the same time. 7 years ago, Mirror Lake. For you, sunset. Huh, Natsura? Sunset is a witching hour. This moment's beauty comes from being when the sun dies. Even though we see the sun for 12 hours a day, we always forget its beauty. I guess. But I like the sun in the day too. You're positive about everything, Yuzu. It's been a year getting to know Utsura. I still haven't been able to tell her how I feel, but we're together as best friends a bunch. Of course, I still like her romantically, but just spending time together period is nice. Twilight is a vacuous thing. It's neither day nor night, and people spend it preparing for the coming night. Twilight isn't watched and enjoyed. It's just empty and hollow, much like my name. I think is the sunset making you sentimental? Is the sunset making you sentimental? I think Utsura is a great name. A great name? I hate it. To be called hollow. It feels more like a denial of my existence. But I like how it feels all translucent. It matches your mysterious air too. Is that right? You know, Yuzu, I'm a person who shouldn't exist in this world. What's this now? Just the fact I'm alive is a mistake. My existence is a cluster of sin. You mean like original sin? Did you ever tell me you're a Christian, sir? I don't mean anything like that. In a more concrete way, it shouldn't exist. I don't get what you're saying, sir. I mean, isn't shouldn't exist really extreme? We get along so well. If you don't exist, what do I do? If, hypothetically, I were to die soon, then you should forget about me. I could only blankly listen to Utsura, whose words felt so disconnected from reality. It was as if Utsura saw something different, and I couldn't perceive things the same way. Sorry, there's a freaking mosquito. So that's one mirror down for Yuzu. Sorry. Yeah, I remember. Even as I got closer to her, Utsura was a strange girl, though that was charming in a way. Most of my memories of Utsura are back now, and I know these are important memories to me. I still can't remember up to my death, but it seems I remember some things special to Yuzu Hanasaki. And it's thanks to you, Mishiro. Really, thanks a lot. Oh, I know, take this. We got a mystery key. I picked that up earlier, but I don't know how to use it. I'm sure it'll be useful to you somewhere, maybe. Okay, let's return. Tell me if there's anything else. So we found two of Yuzu's mirrors. Now we just have to find that one more, and we're going to use the mystery key that we got from Yuzu. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we're here on the realm of death, and looking close, and there's a ladder in the fireplace. Let's descend on it. And here we unlock the door with a mystery key. Of course, there's a teddy bear. Yes. Here we got another mirror. But if you look behind the mirror, there's a door in it. So let's first bring Yuzu back here, and I'll see you guys again. Okay, so I'm here now with Yuzu. Alright, so this is the final mirror for Yuzu. And here we got, I think we're going to get some answers with what's the relationship between Yuzu and Utsuro. So first of all, let's save. It says called Tamaki's cell. We've learned Tamaki from the mirror we saw. Oh my god. Everything is going to connect. Alright. The mirror shows a series of reflection. Seems a little different from the others, like the atmosphere and the area. I never would found this place myself, even after later years. Look, let's cut the chatter. I'm just to work up. Let's go for it. Excuse me. Whoa. What is this? If, hypothetically, I were to die soon, then you should forget about me. A few days ago, the body of Utsuro Hinaro was found in Mirror Lake. Why? Why did Utsuro? No, it hasn't been enough. We didn't spend enough time together. Has Hanasaki seemed gloomier lately? I mean, she got along with Hinohara, so I can understand being depressed, but it's not that kind of gloominess. It's like the local library isn't enough. They don't have books on this stuff. I need synthesis, necromancy. All lacks credibility. I don't want this fake occult nonsense. Yuzu, have you been going into class? If I open the gate this way... Today marks a year to the day. Wait for me, Utsuro. I've been studying up this past year. And now, I'm going to meet you. So that's her wish. Her wish is to see Utsuro again. And by using black magic like necromancy and stuff. Whoa. I remember it all. How I died. My wish. And everything else. Of course, there's no such thing as black magic. I must have been on the brink, huh? Whew! I'm kind of a sus getting all this memory stuff on me. Once I've sorted things out some more, I'll tell you about my history and wish, Michiro. Oh, are you going to go up ahead? Take me with you if you do. I feel like there's something very important to this world up ahead. Okay, so let's save first. Open the large door. Let's open it. Oh, some dramatic music. Whoa, who's this? Is that Tamaki? Once there was a painter. He was known as the mad genius, Prince Usui. Huh? You know my grandpa? Wait, Mishiro, it looks like maybe she isn't aware of us. Rinzo had a wife, but he also had a relationship with his servant. With his wife, he had a child, Shinji. With his servant, he had a child, Tamaki. Rinzo had two children, born of different mothers. Tamaki was the illegitimate child of an affair, but because Shinji had no interest in art, Rinzo's affection was often directed at Tamaki, who did have an interest in the arts. Tamaki learned art from Rinzo, and given deep love, grew in the shadow of the Usui family. But these irregular days couldn't last. When Tamaki turned 12, Rinzo's wife learned of her existence. Rinzo divorced his wife, but gave Tamaki and her mother the same love as ever. Thus far, no tragedy has occurred. But when Tamaki turned 18, Rinzo made an unforgivable mistake. He had alliance with Tamaki, his own daughter, and impregnated her. What? Tamaki was deeply wounded and feared Rinzo, and with her mother, she fled from him. But the child she bore had done no wrong, so she decided to birth the child of her father. So Tamaki had a daughter. A daughter between a parent and child? Tamaki thought she couldn't live a normal, happy life, but luckily, 2 years later, she had a proper marriage. Safely having a son with her husband, Tamaki began to get back on her feet. However, she never fully did. The mental wounds Tamaki had suffered went even deeper than she imagined. When her now grown daughter with Rinzo began doing art at school, Tamaki's old wounds ached. It gave her flashbacks of Rinzo, that fear she had of him. Tamaki struggled to give her daughter affection. It took all she had not to take out negative emotions on her. Tamaki's mind quickly crumbled under the weight. And one day, Tamaki killed her daughter. Tamaki fell to pieces. She came to feel animosity? I'm sorry, not only toward Rinzo, but all the Usuis. Unable to see any hope ahead, and she fell upon the despair behind. Rinzo died of natural causes a few years later, and while she had the right to choose his inheritance, she refused to take it. She wouldn't even let it go to the eldest son, Shinji. Then at last, Tamaki, who kept living despite having broken long ago, met her end. When she learned this, the son she had with her husband, who was becoming friends with Shinji's daughter. You mean, yes, you. Tamaki tried to take out Shinji's daughter, the Usui who dared come near her pure son. But when she drove madly down the road to kill her, she ran over her own son by mistake. So that's the flashback we found on the last mirror of the Mirror of Death. Tamaki realized that this was the end, so she took her own life to escape the despair. No way, that soul must stop. That woman's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing her to be here. Tamaki's soul is now bound in death, so that she can't escape, but she must face the facts. This is surely my punishment. I've gone for a while. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. I don't know who you are, but go now. Let's go, Misho. You shouldn't stay here for any longer. Whoa, I got goosebumps. Whoa. That freaks me up. Should we turn to the usual place? With Tamaki's story? With Tamaki's story, I've realized something. Okay, so we found out the truth about the relationship between Utsuro's parents and Ayaro's parents. Oh my god, that's so fucking insane. Like that's incest. Incest, everybody, incest. But hey, since now that we found all of Yuzu's mirrors, we can now get the mirror with we can now get the ending with Yuzu. So yeah. Listen to Yuzu. Okay, let's get started. First, Misha, I think you can open this big door here. You open a similar door. What? Okay. Oh. Who's this? Get out. Stop. Don't meddle anymore. Give back my world. Watch out. Whoa. Yuzu. Why? Yuzu? Yep, I knew it. She's Utsuro. Yep. This works just fine. You listen to this too. I'm Yuzu Hanasaki, a middle school who committed suicide at 15 at Mirror Lake. The reason I killed myself was, to put it bluntly, to meet a girl I love. Someone had killed her at Mirror Lake. It made me extremely sad. So I read all these books on black magic and killed myself to go to the afterlife. To die at the same place exactly a year later. It said that would work. Is that wound okay? Don't worry about me. It doesn't really matter now. I think it's a different afterlife than what the book meant. But ultimately, I came to this world. But it seems there was something to be gained here. That girl, she always said she's someone who shouldn't have existed. I always find it weird and wonder why it was. But I found out now. She was born between a girl and her own father, between Tamaki Inohara and Rizo Usui. Her very birth was taboo. Isn't that right, Utsuro? Yep, I was right. Yuzu? Leave this world. Can she not talk like she wants to? She doesn't need to, I know. Because I've always known Utsuro. Thank you, Mishiro. Because of you, I could get back my memories and my wish. And I learned about Utsuro's birth and death. My wish was to meet Utsuro one more time. It's come true, finally. Your body, Yuzu. I've done what I needed to do in this world, so I'm satisfied. It feels like it's taken so long, but Utsuro was here before I was. I don't know what kind of wish you had, Utsuro, but considering your birth and death, I appreciate it's not something simple. I hope it comes true, and I'm glad that even if you're like that now, you can still recognize me. Sorry for digging you into your past. She's been here for much longer than us and finally got her wish granted. Must be satisfied, I guess. Her wish. And my wish. Wait! Utsuro, was it? Is she a soul like us, I wonder? Somehow, I get the feeling that she has a close connection to this world. Maybe the answer is behind this door. Alright. Now that Yuzu's gone, we can now open. Alright, let's get going. Open the large door. Okay. I'm excited. What? Huh? Hey, Ayato, why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting your wish. Hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true, and this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? This mirror world revolves on you, Miss Shiro. You hold dominion over it. Once, a deceased girl wished at Mirror Lake. I wish my life path never been existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror world was created. It made me slowly to realize her wish. The other souls were just extras thrown into it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made, but she wasn't able to fulfill it. Because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So not knowing her purpose or who she was, she wandered this world and fell apart. That's in the past now, a concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, this world went on in existence, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. Was it that girl? Utsuro Hinohara. Yes, she wanders this world even now. It seems seeing Yuzu elicited some change, but still a long way off from regaining her memories. Utsuro Hinohara. Sister, yep, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator, so that this world could complete its duty. It chose a new soul to control it. And so since you carried the same wish, you became the new ruler, usurping the originator. The wish the world sought to grant stayed the same. Only the person in the center of it was replaced. I was made the ruler of this world? Yeah, we found that in the fifth ending where that soul said that she's the ruler of the mirror world, but yet she completely lost it. The extra riffraff who feel jealousy toward you still see the broken originator as the rightful ruler. And maybe broken though she may be, she's personally got in your way at many times. Sorry. Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors, even without wasting weeks or months being lost. You shattered and erased all remnants of you, in the form of mirrors containing your past. Having recorded all your actions, I can attest to that. But it's not over just yet. This boy soul is absolutely necessary to total erasure of your life. Because he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it was none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul to this world, such that you could kill him by your own hand. You aren't telling me I had to kill Ayato? What's the problem? You may feel guilty for a second, but right after that, you'll have never existed. Mishiro, you're still suffering, huh? You do resemble my sister after all. Even as a soul, you'll have her same wish. If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain. Right after my death, your conflict will end. It's your world, you can make the choice. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I look back on my past and erased it. But is it really right to just make it so I never existed? Thinking back, it was a boring life. What? This is the prologue. I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid of enjoyment. But if you ask whether I lived the same life again, I've absolutely refused, without a doubt. In fact, if I had to say, I've come to hate it all, I wish my life had never been existed. But seeing Yuzu and Utsuro, I had a thought. If Utsuro's life had never existed, what would become of Yuzu's feelings? Desperately turning back to black magic, killing herself, and wondering this would for years, all to finally realize her wish to meet her again. What would become of that? I had the same wish as Utsuro, and we won't grant my wish. I won't do it. I can't do it anymore. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of the people I knew. And I'll also vanish from Ayara's world. But then what did Ayara die for? What did Tamaki step on the accelerator for? If it were just me, then fine. But to control the feelings of the people around me, I have no right. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change anything. Are you still giving up on your wish? I am. I see. I, the mirror world, accept abandoning wish. Its reason for being ends here. Huh? This world can vanish when the ruler wish is granted or they abandon it with clear intent. It won't be left up in the air like it had been. So everyone here will vanish? Except for you, Mishiro. To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet. Your soul has left your body, of course, but your body isn't actually dead. You drowned yourself, but as it happens, a passerby found you. They called it in right away, and though unconscious, you were saved. It was a failed attempt. Mishiro, when your soul leaves here, it'll be forced back into your body. But what you've done in this world won't be written off. The memories you erased by breaking the mirrors won't come back to you when you return to life. You didn't actually carry out your wish, so the actual past isn't gone, but your memories of it are. Maybe you remember talking with me a bit, but things like meeting me at the lake, are you still prepared to leave this place? Can you live in a world you've given up on living once before? I'll live, because I'm not dead yet. I don't want to just throw away the life you protected, Ayaro. And by discarding the wish I inherited from Utsuro, I'll take ill honor. Yuzu's feelings. I see. That's a relief then. I absolutely can't understand my sister's wish, but you made the choice for her. Might sound so trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. I'll try my best. Don't worry about me. I want my life to have never existed. Whatever the reason for it, it's not a happy wish. And you realized it. It's a big deal, I mean it. You got back on your feet instead of falling into darkness. Somehow, it makes me happier than anything. Well, I'm not gonna retire ahead of you. I'm gonna see what things like in heaven. You sure you go there, Yotaro? Sheesh! 7 years and it ends like this. As long as the ruler is satisfied, I suppose. Will Utsuru go to heaven too? Not really sure about heaven or hell, but she'll be free from this world to go where she goes. That's good. I see, ruler, but you're more an usurper, technically. I'm a little scared about how much I forget. But I won't lose my time in this world. And I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. Okay. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I really have been saved, and my soul returned safely from the real world. There was a woman I didn't know beside me. Michiro, you're awake! Who are you? My brain had suffered memory loss. You know what? I could no longer remember many past events. I couldn't remember my supposed mother at all. All I had left was a faint unease toward my mother, as well as the desperate expression made by the woman I woke up beside when she heard that. I remembered Ayaro was someone important to me, but I have no concrete memories of him. But I distinctly remember talking into the mirror world, and felt considerable warmth from that alone. I clearly remembered using Rotaro too. I probably only met in the mirror world. And we're back in the mirror world. I mean, Mirror Lake. Michiro Usui, is it? Hello, I'm Seiichi Hinohara. A few days after I left the hospital, a man came to visit me. His last name sounded familiar. Could you be Ayaro's? Yes, thank you for getting along with Ayaro. Seiichi Hinohara was Ayaro's father, which meant he was the one who married Tamaki, and he was the father who Utsuro grew up with. Don't worry too much about your mother. When the woman calling herself my mother learned I had no memory of her, she vanished. I lack any real sense of her being my mother, so it meant relatively little to me. It will be a long story, but I had a wife and 2 children. But none of them are left. They all passed away. And you're alone again also. Do you know where you're going to live now? No. Paying tuition seems impossible, so I think I'll have to drop out and work. I see. Michiro, would you let me adopt you? Huh? We're both tired souls who lost everything. We got along with Ayaro, so we're not total strangers. And you remind me of my daughter a bit, but that's maybe just wishful thinking. Won't you give it some thought? So I began a new life as Michiro Hinohara. I'm taking new steps into the same house where Ayaro Utsuro once lived. It was a strange kind of chance, but Seiichi was a very gentle person. He's taking up art again and has been teaching me between studies. Dreaming of seeing the world the way Ayaro did, catching up to the days I've lost. Once more I let my brush run free. And this time we got ourselves credits. Yeah, it's the credits. So, thank you guys for watching. This ending was I don't know, kind of a bit good, but I'd say it was better than the 5th ending at least. So yeah, this ending we got Michiro got adopted by Seiichi, which was Ayaro's father and Utsuro's. Ending 2, Mobius Trip. Someday history might repeat. Okay. So that was ending 2, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry if I'm starting in between the dialogues. But if you do, will please like the video. Also be sure to subscribe and share my channel to your friends. And this is Mr. Red Otaku, and I'll see you all next time.